What is going on, gents? It's R.P.M. here, reporting from Mobile Command. Gentlemen, Figbat over on Discord has literally presented us with the perfect scenario for what I'm going to call righteous retribution. Now, this article starts off as a sick woman file. However, gentlemen, it transforms into a great episode of Hockey Mask Time. Now, before I get started, let us bow our heads and recite the HMT motto, shall we? A man can only take so much disrespect before he finally decides today's the day. And boy, did this father decide today was the day for what he did after he found out what happened to his son. Now, this article was published on the 28th of April. DC woman who threw deceased baby in garbage killed by child's father. A DC woman who admitted to tossing her dead baby's body in a dumpster last year was stabbed to death by the child's father, police said Thursday. Now, let me just go ahead and say this right here. Woo! Ladonia Boggs, 39, was found, quote unquote, suffering from an apparent stab wound after a, quote unquote, domestic incident at a home in Northeast DC on Wednesday morning, officials said in a press release. Carl Jones, 44, was charged with second-degree murder. Jones was the father of a 2-month-old who went missing last May. People magazine confirmed. Boggs told officials she had rolled on top of the infant while under the influence of angel dust and threw the baby's body out in a panic, according to WRC TV. Wow. I'm going to give you my take on how this scenario played out. Whew, this is hard, man. This is hard. Quote unquote, he was asleep on my chest when I woke up, he wasn't breathing anymore because he was just that small. He was only 2 months old. He was a premature baby, she said last year, according to the station. I came back in the house and got a blanket and got his car seat and wrapped it up and took it outside and just threw it in the trash. Wow. 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 Boggs was initially charged with murder, but her charges were downgraded to tampering with evidence when the young child's remains could not be located, according to the report. She was reportedly awaiting trial when she was murdered. Wow. Just wow. Well, I'm at a loss of words. Almost. See, here's the situation. She's 39. The child was 2 months old. The father was 44. You know what that meant? She had that baby exclusively to get a check from the father. Child support. That's all. Nothing more, nothing less. Anyway, Let's get to that scorecard, shall we? For location. Looks like it went down possibly in her home. So I'm going to give this one a 10. Method of execution. The hot butter knife of doom. You know I'm giving that one a 10. Psychological impact. I'm going to give this one a 10 due to the actions of the enraged father. And for the brutality factor, you know I'm going with a 10. So Mr. Jones gets a score of 40. Like I said, that baby was nothing more than a check. And once again, we have a so corrupt system that it allowed a woman who was on drugs to keep custody of a child. Oh, man. And the fact she just tossed it out in the garbage. Yeah. A truly sick woman. However, the father did what needed to be done. He took matters into his own hands. You talk about adding insult to injury. They literally downgraded her charge from murder to simply tampering with evidence. What? I mean, seriously, there are men who've been charged with murder in absence of a body. But yet, she admitted to what she did, and somehow her charges still got downgraded. However, the child's father did what needed to be done. He took matters into his own hands. He knew he was not going to get justice from the quote-unquote legal system. Nah. Nope. So what happened? He decided that retribution was the best course of action. And guess what? I don't blame him in the slightest. Hey, it is what it is. And besides, this whole Roe v. Wade thing, there have been videos of women who literally celebrated having abortions. And there have been videos of men who have begged and pleaded women not to go through with it. But yet, my body, my choice. So you know what? Hey, it is what it is. If a man finds out that a woman that he was in a relationship had an abortion and he decides to put on the mask, guess what? I'm all for it. I'm all for it. But I've rambled on long enough. Read the article. Let me know what you guys think. And ladies around the world, this is another perfect demonstration of what happens when the power goes out. Feminism and all the fake protection you think you have will go out right along with it. Because trust and believe, once you push a man over the edge, especially doing something as heinous and as sick as this to a man's child, hey, whatever he does to you afterwards, you brought it on yourself. It is what it is. That's all I got to say for this one. R.P.M. I am out.
I've seen some pretty horrible things in my life, but this is just sick.
Woke up, murder on my mind, yeah. Losing all my hope, yeah. I'ma do the crime, yeah. Fuck the red or blue, I'ma take the black pill, yeah. Fuck the red or blue, I'ma take the black pill.